Alright, what's up everybody? Very excited to dive into another movie reaction today. I'm gonna be watching Saving Private Ryan, and I've always heard so much about this movie. I know it's a real classic and it's super popular, and people always would say that like this is one of those movies you need to have seen at some point in your life, right? And yeah, as per usual, I find myself here being in a position that I've never seen it. And so super excited, to dive in. I know very little about it other than the fact that, I know for sure it's a movie taking place during World War II. I looked up a quick little sort of descriptive text that said that it was apparently going to be about this captain who's basically then looking for this Private Ryan, obviously, as it says by the title, because he's gone missing or they don't know about his whereabouts, I presume. But other than that, I'm just here basically about to let myself be completely surprised by it. I can't wait to dive in. It's funny because, World War II, I've always been very fascinated by it. Interestingly enough, I kind of think back about my times in high school, which by now is like 10 years ago, and when we would have history lessons there, I could never be bothered to be interested. I'd always be so bored. I'd be like literally laying in my chair like that and never paid attention to anything my teacher had to say or what was in those books and stuff. But then, basically after I finished school and, about at the age when I hit 20 or something, I really started to develop much more of an interest. And so now I get these very sporadic phases where I almost start obsessively looking up. What I like to do always, I don't know, just a little habit that I wanted to point out, I guess. But what I like to do sometimes is that I open up Google Maps or Street View or whatever, and I just start actually visiting a lot of these places from, times like World War II. And kind of comparing what they used to look like and what they look like now, right? And I'm always so fascinated by it. There's this church that I walk by in my own town. I live in the Netherlands, by the way, right on the border with Germany. So it's like walking distance away. And again, like that's the interesting part, right? Knowing that all of that stuff took place around here. It's not even that long ago. It's like 80 years. That's like one lifetime, It's so crazy to realize sometimes. But then there's this church that I walk by and I see these images of what it looked like 80 years ago, all destroyed and stuff. Because apparently, it's funny, like you see it destroyed there and I would assume that it was the Germans who did it, but it was actually the Allies who shot it up because they thought that there were German scouts or snipers or something literally holed up in there. Fascinating stuff again. Like another thing that I did, I remember not too long ago, is like I started looking up the location of Hitler's bunker, right? Like the bunker in which he actually committed suicide. And then you see nowadays on Google Street View, you're seeing that right now it's just literally a parking spot somewhere in a I don't know, was it in Berlin or in a town in Germany at least? It's just a parking spot, and there's like apartment buildings there built now, and there's like a tiny little sign still that will say like, yes, this is actually where Hitler killed himself. And it's just like, man, it's so crazy how time eventually, I don't know what the right word is, but time passes and we kind of, at least a lot of people, I think they kind of stop realizing all that stuff, right? And stop remembering and things. And that's, on one hand, it's a little bit tragic, but on the other hand, it's also, again, it's so interesting. And, again, like that's why I've definitely been very fascinated always by World War II. And I don't necessarily know if like World War II itself is so much, I assume it's kind of more a backdrop for the very personal story here that's going to be told about this captain searching for this soldier. But I'm very excited to dive in, and we probably should do that because otherwise I'm making this intro way too long. So, of course, as always, should you want to see my full-length reaction, then that will be up on my Patreon page, which is linked on top of the description on the lowest tier. For YouTube here, I'm going to be editing this up, obviously, and so I can only show you some of the highlights and my reactions to those. For the entire thing, I know that the movie is almost 3 hours long, so you can check that out on Patreon, like I said, linked on top of the description, as well as the next 4 movies will already be up there. Those are going to be Wolf of Wall Street, Toy Story 4, Old Boy, and then there is also Hacksaw Ridge. I know that Hacksaw Ridge is going to be kind of a similar type of experience, I guess, because that's also a war movie. So, basically, that's it. And then for now, we can probably get started on this movie. So very excited for it, and let's go. So you're visiting like a memorial site or something? It's crazy because we nearby actually have a graveyard just like this that I visited quite a few times, and it's always such an impressive sight. Literally just like this with all these crosses. I wonder which particular grave he is looking at now then. If this is like gonna be that Private Ryan then, who he's looking at, or maybe this is Private Ryan, this guy, and he got rescued. Ah, that might actually be it, that this is Private Ryan who got rescued by the protagonist or something, or... Normandy Beach.
Orange side stick, starboard side stick. Move fast and clear those murder holes.
Yeah, they're all in such anticipation right now. It must be so crazy, like, knowing that there's a very good chance you're gonna be dead literally within minutes. Yeah, this is brutal, dude. Oh. So crazy, dude. Like, yeah, he just got hit there and that was it, you know, he didn't even show much of a reaction. It just happened like that and it's over. I'm surprised by how lengthy this sequence is, but it's really, I mean, yeah, it's super impressive. Oh boy. That looked fucking rough, dude. He just got his leg blasted off. Yeah, life is flashing right in front of him. Seeing everything kind of in slow motion or 5 frames a second. Oh my god, he just picked up... Was that his own arm that he picked up? Like hoping that he could still somehow get it fixed eventually or what? Oh my god, man. Oh man. All of this stuff is visualized so brutally, but realistically. I'm like literally feeling nervous watching this. I'm like sweating. Oh.
Shore party! No armor has made it ashore. We got no DD tanks on the beach.
How does he even manage to keep track of all of this?
We got the leftovers from Fox Company, Able Company, and George Company.
Shore party! Shore party!
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that definitely sums up this first 15 minutes of the movie. His face is completely blown off right in that moment already.
They're killing us! And we don't have a fucking chance, and that ain't fair!
Gather weapons and ammo!
It's just non-stop, dude. Like, I wonder what their exact plan is. It seems like the only option you have is just to literally charge forward. But then again, I'm not a war strategist. So I know nothing. Oh my god. Oh, this is so rough, dude.
Captain, if your mother saw you do that, she'd be very upset.
I thought you were my mother.
You're not that far from me, oh Lord.
Ooh, nice one. Damn, this guy's a good shot though. He just blew that cover up. That's what they were looking for, I guess. An entry point, so they can flank him. I don't know, it's just like, it reminds me so much, to me, of the Call of Duty campaigns. I played a bunch of them. But yeah, of course, especially Call of Duty World War II. The first mission in that was so similar to this. But obviously it's also because it's just like literally based on the Normandy beach storm. Oh, flamethrower? You probably want that, yeah, flamethrower to enter first, is what I was gonna say, but they are. Holy shit, dude. Just putting the whole bunker on fire there. Oh, man. These shots are so damn impressive, dude. It's brutal, but it's... amazing. The shaky camera as well. No, they're giving up. They're not even... They didn't even allow that guy. In all honesty, if I was one of those German soldiers there, I don't know what would be worse. Giving up or just letting yourself be shot on the spot.
That's quite a view.
Yes, it is. Quite a view.
Looking back at all the damage that's been done, I assume they're talking about... Yeah, that opening just now was tense. I did not think that the first half hour of this movie was gonna play out like this. I'm still kind of recovering from this, you know? Ryan?
Dear Mr. Brian Boyd, no doubt by now you have received full information about the untimely death of your son.
No words of mine can ever relieve me. Are out the places.
So these are all like typing the messages to family of fallen soldiers. But there's probably something up with this Ryan guy that like something might not match up or something, or...
Colonel, I've got something you should know about.
Yes.
Is this Bryan Cranston, dude?
This man was killed last week in New Guinea.
Daniel. Ryan. Come with me.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I got so overwhelmed by seeing that was Bryan Cranston as somebody who's seen Breaking Bad God knows how many times. That I had a hard time paying attention to what they exactly said. But, well, a family of 4 and the last one parachuted in and they don't know his status and the other 3 died. It's very interesting how slowly these scenes are, made. I mean, you can just literally see the car approaching and it actually takes a while for it to arrive and everything. I mean, I like that kind of pacing in all honesty. Yeah, she can see the bad news coming.
Any contact with the 4th son, James?
No, sir. He was dropped about 15 miles inland near Newville.
We are going to send somebody to find him, and we are going to get him the hell out of there.
And I'm guessing they're gonna send Captain Miller for that.
You and I are taking a squad over to Newville on a public relations mission.
Public relations mission.
We got anybody who speaks French?
Not that I know of.
What about Talbot?
This morning.
Died or what?
I'm gonna go try to dig up another interpreter. The symbol of Italian motor pool on the beach.
Yes, sir.
E.
I'm up, sir.
I understand you speak French and German?
Yes, sir.
How's your accent?
It's just a slight one in French, but my German's clean, has a touch of Bavarian, sir.
Very good. You've been reassigned to me.
A touch of Bavarian.
So there are a lot of Germans in Neville.
You have a problem with that, Corporal?
No, sir. I haven't held a weapon since basic training, sir.
Did you fire the weapon in basic training?
Yes, sir.
Well, then get your gear.
Yes, sir.
He is a little bit reluctant to go in, clearly. Yeah, and very nervous about that. I guess this is not really what he signed up for initially or something.
Thank you very much.
Is that a souvenir?
No, sir.
He was still holding the helmet.
For one thing, you don't need to carry those. You'll need that.
Oh, man. I love these scenes. I also love how sort of chaotically it's all pictured or something. Like, the camera is still moving through a scene as like everything is happening and characters, you know, are cross-talking to one and another. It's like, it's really interestingly shot. A little bit hard to follow therefore too sometimes, but I don't know, it just makes it feel that much more realistic, I guess, like you're actually there, you know?
Hey, want your head blown off, you fancy little fuck? You ever fucking touch me with those little rat claws again?
Just wondering where you're from.
I feel for this guy, man.
Sir, I have an opinion on this matter. Open my way of thinking, sir. This entire mission is a serious misallocation of valuable military resources.
This is the Matthew McConaughey of the group.
Used to put me and this here sniper rifle anywhere up to and including 1 mile of Adolf Hitler with a clear line of sight, sir. Pack your bags, fellas. War's over.
I love the way this guy thinks and talks. The synergy is so great between all these soldiers, though. I love it. I guess we've arrived at the next war zone. something with the children? Yeah, that's literally what I said.
We can't take the kids. Goddamn kids!
Oh shit. He couldn't get it over his heart to abandon the kid there, I guess.
Hold on, Caparzo. Help me up, I can walk.
Caparzo, stay still!
Yeah, they don't even want him to move and show signs that he's alive still, I guess.
Let not my enemies triumph over me.
Is that the sniper in the church? Dude, oh no.
Copy it and send it before you.
Please tell me he... Oh wow, he's not even killing him. Ooh, oh my god, dude, right in the eye.
We got him!
Ah, he bled out already. Oh, because of that kid. Oh, such a needless, yeah, situation that they kind of got in there, right?
Thunder!
Oh, that's okay. That's how they identify whether it's like friendlies.
Let me get this goddamn hitchhiker out of my boot.
What the hell? Okay. Oh shit! Did not see that coming.
I'll shoot you! Drop!
In all fairness, I was surprised that they weren't shooting at each other right from the start there.
We're here looking for a Private James Ryan. He's part of your outfit. Any chance at all you policed him up?
I assume he's not here. Otherwise this movie would be ending right now. Or is he?
Sir, Private Ryan reporting is ordered.
At ease. Captain Miller, 2nd Rangers, wants a word with you.
Okay, we found him, I guess.
Private, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. So I'll just say it. Your brothers are dead.
Oh my god, my brothers are dead.
Okay, I didn't figure it initially, but I realized now that the reason they came to get this guy was because he already had 3 brothers in the military as well, and they died, and so, yeah, again, it was all about the mother and stuff, I guess, right? And making sure that at least one of them was still there or something. That's why they called it a PR mission as well, you know?
How did they die?
They were killed in action.
It can't be. My brothers are still in grammar school.
You're James Ryan.
No.
James Francis Ryan. Mile.
No.
James Frederick Ryan.
Yeah, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me, dude. I figured something like this was gonna happen, like this can't be the guy or something.
What does that mean my brothers
Oh
are okay?
my god.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They're fine.
For a different Private Ryan. This is just a big foul up.
How do you know? How can you be sure?
I kind of saw this coming, but then I figured like, okay, no, maybe this is just a twist that it's gonna pull on us, but nope.
I gotta go home right now. I wanna go home.
Wow, now they traumatized this guy into even wanting to go home.
What's with your hand?
Like, what's that called? Tremors? Is that like how PTSD starts?
What was the name of that kid? That Anzio, the one that was always walking around on his hands, you know, and he was singing that song about the man on the fly trapeze. Vecchio.
Yeah, sharing these kinds of stories are literally what keep you alive in moments like these. Keep you going.
I mean, look at him. The guy's lights out, the minute his head hits the back.
Clear conscience.
Yeah, what's it saying? If God's on our side, who the hell could be on theirs?
Oh man, I love the dialogue all these guys are having. It's just like so relatable in situations like these. That you'd be talking about these things. Once again, I can't imagine what it would be like being in a situation like this. Again, where you just know that any day could be your last. Literally, right? It's like you can tell that it's messing with all of them.
I knew she just wanted to find out about my day. And I still wouldn't move. I'd still pretend to just be asleep. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, he regrets that now. Wishes he had spend more time with her, I guess, and yeah.
So where are you from, Kevin? What did you do before the war?
He's finally asking him the question.
What's the pool up to?
I like this guy. He seems so not at the right place here, right? I mean, that's already what they established right in the beginning. He's not a soldier, but he's cool though. Oh wow. Such great cinematography.
A lot of guys coming in and out of here. Upham?
Yes, sir.
Check out that squad. See if Ryan's in it.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you'll be finding Ryan for a while.
Smell that leg right there. Find out if it's south of cheese.
What the? Oh. Yeah, that's south of cheese, alright.
Juden. Juden. I'm Juden, you know?
Wait, was he saying that to some of the Germans that they captured? To shove it in their face? Ah, I love it.
We came down like a fucking meteor. And that's how we ended up. We were just too damn heavy, you know?
This guy talks with such a shaky voice, which I can only imagine is because of all the experiences he's been through.
You're gonna have to speak up.
You're gonna have to speak up, sir. My hearing is not so good.
Yeah, we can tell.
German grenade went up right by my head.
Oh, man.
You know Private Ryan? Who? James Francis Ryan.
No. James Francis Ryan.
He knows him.
Yeah. We missed our drop zone by about 20 miles. Ended up way over by Bumville or some damn place. Rommel. To babysit a bridge. That's the last I seen of him, sir.
Great. Thank you. Right, thank you.
A bridge in Rommel. I guess that's our next objective.
So he's going to try to get his armor across the Murderette River anywhere he can. That way he can hit our invasion forces in the flank when we make the big right turn to Sherman.
He's shaking, they can all see it.
Thanks, Eddie.
Are they all thinking that, like, he should lay it down, basically? Or, like, I wonder if they're, like, concerned for him, or if they're just...
Seems like an unnecessary risk, given our objective, sir.
Our objective is to win the war.
Sir, I don't have a good feeling about this one.
When was the last time you felt good about anything?
I guess they're really starting to feel like the captain is getting a bit reckless here. Also, just having seen the shaking and stuff. Yeah, you're gonna start getting in trouble here when your own soldiers are not with you anymore. Like, that's the thing. They have to be able to trust their captain, right? Wait, did he just throw that back or what? Huh. Oh, who got hit? Oh, this guy. Oh, man. Oh, he got hit like 3 times. Oh, man. They did some insanely impressive work, though, on all the effects. I mean, it looks so real. They keep wiping off the blood and it just keeps going.
I could use a little more morphine.
Give it to him.
Is that, like, too much, or...?
Wait. Here you go. Here it comes.
Oh, they're just letting him go?
Mama. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Mama.
Insane, dude. Yeah, I don't even know what to comment really about this, but I love how much time they're taking on all of these scenes and stuff. It makes them that much more impressive and feel real and like you're there as it's happening, you know?
He's the one who shot Wade. Ask him.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
Was du ein Maschinengewehr?
Nein, ich hab nachgeladen, ich hab nicht geschossen. Ich hab nicht... Bitte tötet mich nicht. Bitte tötet mich nicht, ich will mich ergeben.
Please don't shoot. He
I don't
wants
care
to
what he
shoot.
says, Alvin.
He's doing anything to, you know, to save his own life.
I like American.
Wait, did they just actually save this guy? Or are they still about to shoot him now? After he just did the grave? I like him there. Oh no, he is realizing it now. Oh, he's...
Please. I like America. Fancy schmancy. What a sense.
Fancy schmancy.
Tell him to march 1,000 paces in that direction. Turns himself into the first Allied patrol he comes across.
You gotta be kidding me. We'll let him go?
He's a POW, Ryan. Can't take him with us.
Oh. Did not expect that, but okay.
But I guess that was the decent thing to do. Huh, Captain?
Interesting though how it's basically only the interpreter guy that then I guess wanted this outcome. And he actually went along with that. I gotta say, this is definitely a movie though where like there's plenty of time for me to think and to kind of process it all. But it's still a movie that makes me very quiet, you know what I mean? Like I don't really know what I should say. I'm just kind of, you know, taking it in and thinking it through without really coming to any conclusions. More just, yeah. Again, letting it all kind of work in on me, you know what I mean? Oh shit.
Who's doing the shooting? Who's doing the shooting?
Yeah, who actually shot at them though with that explosive? Jesus.
We're coming out! Corporal Henderson, Easy Company 501st.
Ryan, first to 506.
AFC told him to be third and 506.
Ryan?
James Francis, Ryan?
Yes, sir. How'd you guess that?
Oh wow. That's actually him? I guess they're about to share the news with him.
What is this about?
Well, he's about to have to repeat. He didn't even prepare him this time around.
Which ones?
All three.
All of them. Don't mean to leave you even more short-handed, but orders are orders. Any communication about when you're going to be relieved up here?
I have my orders too, sir. They don't include me abandoning my post.
He's not even willing to go with them.
Your party's over here.
Sir, I can't leave until at least reinforcements.
You
get
got
here.
3 minutes. Is that what they're supposed to tell your mother?
Tell her that when you found me, I was here, and I was with the only brothers that I have left.
Interesting. So what now? Like, I know that we still have about an hour to go in this movie. So I'm very curious to see what direction it goes in now. Yeah, I mean, they can't do much either. Like, what are they gonna do? Force him to come with them? Literally drag him?
Someday we might look back on this and decide that saving Private Ryan was the one decent thing we were able to pull out of this whole god-awful shitty mess. We do that, we all earn the right to go home.
Such great dialogue in this movie, though. So I'm guessing this is sort of their final mission now that they accepted to take on. But something tells me this isn't gonna go as easily as they might think.
We could try a sticky bomb.
Sticky bomb, sir? Sir, are you making that up?
You take a standard issue GI sock, and you coat the whole thing with axle grease. That way when you throw it,
It'll
it
stick.
should stick. It's a bomb that sticks. It's a sticky bomb. Good.
I used those things plenty of times in Call of Duty. Well, I'm thinking more about Semtex. That used to be my favorite piece of equipment. Nothing better than throwing a Semtex and hitting your enemy directly. I will say that I'm already sort of finding myself here thinking ahead to, well, what was the beginning of the movie, right? And I assume the ending as well. Like, what was that about? I still would suspect that it's about Private Ryan here, who we saw visiting the grave for the captain. That would mean that he's about to die here in this mission, I guess.
Captain? Where am I during all this?
Never more than 2 feet away from me. That's not negotiable.
Yeah, he's staying close to him, right? So then Private Ryan must have realized that like he basically was responsible as well for keeping him here.
I said no thank you, I don't smoke.
You're smoking now?
Quite a situation, huh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
fucked up.
I love how he's starting to really, you know, he's part of it now. Like, he was able to integrate in the group, you know? He speaks their language now.
I can't see my brother's faces.
You gotta think of a context.
Same time he picks up a shovel and he's going after Sean. And Sean's saying, what are you trying to hit me for? I just did you a favor.
He sure liked that story. He told it with such conviction though, like the acting job there was amazing.
That was it. That was the last. Dan went off to basic the next day. That was the last night the four of us were together.
I guess it's coming. Oh, this really just now was like calm before the storm, wasn't it? That's what it already had felt like to me. This is gonna be brutal, dude. I can already tell. Honestly, I got a feeling this entire group ain't gonna make it, except for Private Ryan.
Corporal Upham? Yes. We don't have a .30 caliber machine gun in this position. Either Mr. Mellish or Mr. Jackson in the bell tower needs that.
Okay, they're just passing by from here.
Panzers didn't take the bait.
Ah, yeah, they wanted them to come straight in here, obviously. Oh, that's so rough, because they might get approached from all angles now, if some of them do turn in here. Oh, it just stopped. Oh, they just turned in here. You know this is gonna be insane. Yeah, he's gonna try and throw that on him. Oh, wow. Damn, dude. He got blown up. The camera work is so outstanding, man. The way it's just moving through rooms, following people around. Oh, man. Oh, look at that, dude. It all looks so realistic. I can't believe this is a 1999 movie, because the practical effects here are absolutely insane. It holds up so well. I mean, it must have been insanely impressive back when this was released.
Black gun 20mm, take it out!
That guy literally had his head blown off.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. My shield and he in whom I trust.
I don't like how much we're staying with him right now, though. Just look at the sheer focus, yeah. This is what I was afraid of. Oh, man. That's definitely the end of him. He can't even handle it anymore, what? Oh no. This is not good. Why is it coming up the stairs with such slow pace? Who was this? They didn't just shoot Upham, did they? They're fighting literally on top of him as the other guy's bleeding out. Oh, he's still there. Oh, he can save him.
Let's stop. Listen to me! Listen to me! Stop! No.
Oh boy. Damn. Wow. This is so brutal, dude. And here I thought Upham would actually be able to rescue him. They're all, yeah, that's exactly what I feared, man, but they're literally all, they're not getting out of this. Could it have been Upham at the grave in the beginning? I should probably just wait it out. Is he just walking past him? He got so lucky there. What the hell? Oh my god. The sheer force with which that is approaching them there. Wow, if Upham is making it through this, he is the most lucky person I've ever seen. This guy is taking hit after hit, and he's still not fully done.
Mike, are you alright?
What a legend. Just got the wind knocked out of me, that's it. Such a boss, dude. Oh no, back to the slow motion. This brings me right back to the beginning of the movie. Yep, he's reliving Normandy all over again. Yeah, he didn't make it. Isn't that the German guy that they... Oh no. It's the German guy they let walk. Upham is realizing that too, probably, like, how stupid he was for... Yeah, he's just fighting with them though, obviously. Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? They just did it like that? Wow. Are those allies? Awesome. Yeah, you know him. Indeed, shut the fuck up. Why is he saying this? Yeah, he was just trying to still play mind games with him. Good on him for fucking shooting this one down. Yeah, then again, in all honesty, like, you kind of knew, like, that German guy is just gonna get picked back up and literally just gonna join him again. Just like they said. Why wouldn't that happen? The big question right now is, will Miller survive this?
James. Earn this.
Yeah, that was him. He looks just like him too. I assume it's a different actor, well, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it must be, right? He looks just like him.
I hope that at least in your eyes, I've earned what all of you have done for me.
This is the exact shot we began on, right? Full circle. Yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic watch. The movie, if there's anything that kind of, I guess, stood out the most for me, it would be the thought that, like, it held up so well, considering the fact that, well, I actually thought it was a 1999 movie, but I see here right now on my Netflix that it says 1998. So, yeah, anyway, it's been over 20 years since it's been made, and, like, it looked so realistic. You know, the practical effects that they used. What I really appreciate about it as well is not just the fact that it's so well made, but like they allowed all these scenes the time to make them sink in on you. You know, like they let scenes play out for lengthy durations of time. They often used single camera shots to just kind of pan over situations and go from one scene to the next. Again, the way you sometimes were able to listen in on conversations that people were having while constantly switching back and forth and stuff. It was in some way, therefore, in the beginning especially, I remember those kinds of scenes, and that some of them were a little bit hard to follow or something, but it felt more real. And everything about this movie felt real. You know, again, like, man, the gruesome fights, obviously, whether it was the way we started in Normandy and seeing people just like, yeah, you know, I mean, they're all cramped up in these little boats, right? And just being shot at by all these people in the distance. Here near the end, with a big fight, with some other, you know, huge sort of set piece moments in there. It was great, but it's not necessarily the action, though. I think. I mean, I will say that the action very much, I feel, did have sort of a. It was maybe the most impressive thing about the movie for sure. But I will also say that I very much just appreciated how how they still placed plenty of an emphasis on the characters and the squad that you were following around, right? And you got to sort of, you got to know a lot of those soldiers still in there, right? And especially, you know, whether it's like Upham, who of course was kind of the odd one out. He seemed completely out of place there, right? And purposefully so. I mean, he was just kind of the the nerd or something. That's kind of how I viewed him. Yeah, among all these typical soldiers, these these alpha guys or whatever you want to call them, you know, they were just joking around about everything and super cold and rational guys. But I don't know. It's like. Yeah, whether that was that guy that I compared to Matthew McConaughey or whatever, who always spoke sort of in a certain accent, or I don't know. It's like, again, you really got to feel for a lot of these guys, right? And of course, that also goes for the captain. Yeah, I kind of had figured, I guess, early on, but I guess, I mean, it's not supposed to necessarily be a twist or anything like that, or even a surprise, I think. But the beginning already made me kind of start speculating about, okay, who did we actually see there in the end? And I had already, I guess, pretty quickly figured that we were seeing, actually Private Ryan there, basically, all looking back at the grave of Miller and being thankful, of course, for basically saving his life and for. You know, like telling him he should go and earn basically what they had all been fighting for him, right? And so, I don't know, it was just, again, it was a beautiful watch, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So I want to thank you all for having, of course, joined me for this reaction video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, should you want to watch my full-length reaction, you can actually check that out over on Patreon, which is linked on top of the description, as well as the next 4 movies, among which will also be Hacksaw Ridge. So that's going to be another war movie that I'm going to be checking out. So if you want to see that, it's up there right now for you to check out. But with that being said, once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next video.